Happy Day of the Doctor, guys! Well, maybe not. It's a little bit late. It was yesterday. But the thought still counts. But oh my god, it was so good. I'll be the first to say that I was a little bit scared it was going to be rubbish because I really couldn't get into the last series. And I don't really like Moffat and his writing style very much. But thankfully, fears of that were alleviated from last night's fantastic performance. But that's not really what today's video is about. I mean, it partially is because today I am talking about fandoms. Fandom is actually a shortened version of the phrase fanatic domain and refers to a group of people who are all into the same TV show, movie, book, comic, whatever. A fandom can apply to pretty much anything. It's also supposed that it's a reference to fan kingdom, fandom. Fandoms are a pretty powerful thing. For example, yesterday somewhere in the region of 77 million people watched Day of the Doctor all around the world. That's 77 million. And for a show that started off originally in the 60s on a shoestring budget, that is an amazing achievement. I follow a lot of people on Tumblr, but my dash yesterday was top to bottom Doctor Who, which was pretty great. I can entirely accept that. Before Tumblr, I wasn't aware of fandom or what it meant to be in a fandom, but when I signed up to it, I discovered the Sherlockians, and now I'm also a Whovian. People often cringe when people say that they're in fandoms, but I think that's because of all the bad press that some people get. Despite all the well-meaning and kind, compassionate people who are in a fandom, there are always some people that get through the net that do and say nasty things or just take the whole thing of being in a fandom too far. People who, for example, violate actors and actresses' privacy by posting private photos on the internet and not taking them down when requested. I know that the internet is obviously an open domain where anything can exist, but I think that it's really rude and just invasive to invade a person's private life like that. Thankfully, the number of people like that in fandoms is much less than all the nice, lovely people in fandoms who make nice fan art and write good fan fiction and generally contribute to the community in a nice way. Examples include the British Teapot on Tumblr, who made absolutely fantastic Sherlock fan art. I'll post a link to them in the box below. My favourite thing about fandom is knowing that there are other people out there like me who have the same interests and like the same things. It's really nice to be able to go on Tumblr and know that there's an entire community of people who are dedicated to the love of a certain thing. It can sometimes be a bit isolated on the internet, but when you've got a nice warm community like that, it's much easier to integrate yourself with other people and meet new friends. So if you're one of those people that absolutely hates fandoms, please don't. I assure you that we're not all bad eggs. There are a few of us that are less than desirable, but on the whole most of us are lovely, kind people who only want to include people in our love. If you're one of those people who are the negative half of the fandom, please stop. It's not acceptable to invade people's privacy, exclude people from the community, or an entire host of other negative things that have been going on in fandom. And if you're already in a fandom and if you're one of the nice, kind, compassionate people, big internet hugs for you. That's it from me for this video, and if you like this video, please like and subscribe and comment below with your fandom and what's your favourite thing about fandom and your least favourite. I'm really interested to hear. Bye for now, guys.